Shalom. Start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahshua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for let this pushing is truth. Across the four corners of true share charity. I write as the brother. I'm one by from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. The one gets this sentence going too about, that's how the Lord Yahweh shine, he's the all power, and right now he got the so-called white man Esau Edom out in power. He's the wicked of the earth. Edomites. The elite. The Rothschild, the Bilderberg, and so forth. The elites of this earth. The bankers. Run this world. They call the shots or whatever. So but it's all because, like I say, the Lord, he got these Edomites in power, but he got the wicked of the earth in power. Like I say, the Edomites, so-called white people, just so he could bring them down, show his power, bring them down, and raise up the righteous and put them in power, which is the righteous, which the righteous are the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites. But started with the 144,000 of the Israelites. And the 1/3, the house of the house of David. So I'm getting into it. It's Ecclesiastes 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. Oh yeah, about some shots. So the Lord, he's the power of all, man. He controls all things. So right now, Lord, like I said, he got the so-called white man Esau Edom in power. Got through it. That's why the world, that's why this world, this earth is out of, it's messed up, out of order. These devils got the air, the water polluted, the food polluted. Everything's polluted in this place, man. In this earth, man, in this world, in the world, the so-called white man's kingdom, Esau Edom's kingdom, he don't care about his own people, these devils, these Edomites, the elite of the Edomites, the Amalekites, the Amalekites, they the top ones, that like that's over there in the land of Israel, the fake Jewish people. Like I say, they the ones that definitely, they make the shot, call the shot. So they make the money. They have the money and all that stuff. Like I said, but they call the shots, and they the wicked also. They definitely the wicked. Because they they're taking an identity which is not theirs. They the real identity thieves, man. They call themselves the Israelis, but they're not the real people of that land. They're not even they call themselves the Israelis, but really it's the Israelites. In the real, like I said, the real people, the real Israelites are the so-called Negro, Latinos, and natives. But in due time, Lord Yahweh will set up one that's profitable. Like I said, soon, it's gonna be, soon to come. The future come. Lord gonna put in power the righteous people. In power, man. Have the earth, and in righteous order and well conditioned. Ran right. Not out of order, craziness. What's going on right now? Because the so-called white man got it out of control right now. But so I'm gonna go to Ecclesiastes. Matter of fact, now I'll go to Proverbs 29:2. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So yeah, the righteous people not rejoicing right now because the righteous the righteous are not in authority. And I said the righteous are the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites. Cause if this place is ran by the Israelites, the real Israelites or the so-called Negro Latino natives, then like I say things will be like say in order and in harmony, and like fall out with the laws and statutes of the commandments of the Lord. You know how things supposed to be really ran in order. You know, and how things supposed to be how the earth supposed to be taken care of, and cause these devils, so-called white man Esau, Edomites beating on the earth so much, building and burning trees, trying to take land and killing off animals. You know, it's just out of control. These devils gotta go, man. They make shrimp, lobster, crab a delicacy. Taking it out of the ocean. Really, they clean the ocean, but they take them out of the ocean and sell them at restaurants like Red Lobster and shit like that in stores. So the health issue is messed up as well on this earth. Cause I say these devils promote that. Like I say, that shrimp, lobster, crab is not good for your. I think it's mess up your something. I forgot what it was, but forgive me for that. Forgive me for that. But I know pork. Pork, the pig. They promote that pig. That pork is bad. It bad gives you heart disease and have gout, high blood pressure, and so forth. Actually, like I said, it's a slow killer. Eventually, you keep eating that pork and that shrimp. Eventually, it's gonna catch up to you, man. You gonna eventually have a heart attack. Whatever, whatever it may be. You eventually gonna suffer from it and die. You'll have your leg cut off or something like that because you're eating the wrong foods. But this devil got everything messed up, man. You try to eat healthy, and that's messed up. You got the fruits and the plants all just sprayed with chemicals, and ain't none of this shit good, man. And then you try to plant your own foods. These damn devil spraying chemtrails in the air, and that shit dropping onto the goddamn ground, man. And you breathing that shit in, man. So, man, we at the mercy of y'all about some shot right now. The Lord is the only reason why we alive, because these devils are doing some wicked shit, man. They want to kill off a lot of people in this world, man, because they want to have control of the earth in general, So, and really, they want to kill off the so-called Negro, Latino, there's Israelites in general, By any means, like I said, they do their own people wrong just want to kill off the Israelites or the so-called Negro, Latino natives. But from now, go back to Ecclesiastes 10. Uh, Ecclesiastes 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So these devils deal on righteous dealings, man. Injuries and riches got by deceit. Rape, rob, murder. Rape, rob, and murder. The so-called Negro Latino natives, took us down. Uh, destroyed our understanding of who we were as a people, as a nation. Took our riches, our wealth that we had. That we had going on at the time. Way back then. Way some years back. Way back. Um, So, these devils, man, got a lot to pay for, man. Because all the wickedness they done, lies, rape, robbery of the so-called Negro Latino natives, it's gonna be translated. It's gonna be translated, from this unrighteous kingdom to a righteous kingdom coming, man. Because this is unrighteous rule right now, man. A wicked and unrighteous rule by the so-called white man Esau Edom, But the righteous rulership is coming, man, by the so-called Negro, Latino natives or the Israelites, man. The real Israelites. So, it's gonna be in right order. But well, Ecclesiastes 10 and 10 end off of that. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. So yeah. So the physician is who's the ones gonna kill this council of this earth, man. Who the council of the earth? The so-called white man. Esau, Edomites. You know, that's just destroying everything, man, and got everything just upside down, out of order. You know, just psychologically got people minds messed up. Who's gonna cure this situation, man? The Lord Yahweh when he returns, he's gonna cut off cut off the so-called white man, Esau, Edomites, the wicked off the earth, man. Destroy them, man. Burn them up, man. Eventually, it's done with the elite. They gonna get rounded up out of those bunkers and put in slavery for 1,000 years. And then these Edomites gonna be completely, the nation of Edom gonna be completely wiped off. No more. So even though like I say, the scripture say these devils today are ruling, still, but it's gonna come when just one day and 1 hour, Lord's gonna take these devils, so-called white man, out of power soon, man. Like I said, 1 day and 1 hour, just gonna be that day and hour, man. It's not gonna take long for the Lord just to do away with these devils, man, or the so-called white people, the nation of Edom, Edomites, the red people. But with that, I ain't gonna make this too. I ain't wanna make this too long. Just won't go into that. So again, like, give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh Shai keep fighting with that. Say Shalom.